In this video, I'm going to show you how to start your very first worker empire. Bite-sized basics are guides for new players who want to succeed. Make sure you're set to succeed by hitting that subscribe button. Having a worker empire allows you to make money on autopilot. It's essential for crafting and requires very little maintenance. Within a worker empire, you have nodes, you have workers, and you have production facilities. Your nodes and production facilities require contribution points, also known as CP. CP is obtained from performing various quests. CP isn't a currency like silver, it's a resource that you can allocate and then withdraw as you need it. You don't lose it once you've earned it. Your workers, all they require is feeding. So we'll begin with the workers. You need to hire a worker before you can do anything, and this will cost energy. As a reminder, energy is infinite, but does require time to regenerate. You'll need to speak to the work supervisor to hire a worker. To locate the work supervisor, open your map, press down on the D-pad, and then use the bumpers to move across to the worker icon which looks like a pickaxe. Use the right trigger to set a path. When you interact with the work supervisor, you'll need to select contract workers. This will cost you 5 energy to view a worker. Remember, the energy is infinite, and you can use other characters' energy pools to do this if you run out. Once you confirm you wish to view a worker, you'll be presented with a worker at random. You can get various types of worker. Goblin workers who work fast but have low stamina. This means you'll need to feed the workers more frequently to ensure they keep working. This is ideal if you're actively playing, as this will produce the quickest results. There's also giant workers who are slow but have high stamina, so you can work for long periods of time without needing feeding. This is great if you're away from your Xbox for lengthy periods and just want a constant income of resources. Giants will work for almost 4 times as long as goblins, but the trade-off is they produce at less than half the speed and their movement speed is much lower. Giant workers are better suited for jobs that are close to your storage facility, as this will reduce the significance of their slower movement speed. There's human workers too. Human workers are considered to be good all-rounders. They work faster than giants but slower than goblins. Human workers output 66% compared to goblins, but can work for almost 3 times as long. Their movement speed is slightly faster than giants. They also have double the luck of goblins and giants. This is great because you have a higher chance of producing higher grade resources at your nodes. Now you've got naive workers. These guys are slow in every respect. They have stamina comparable to a goblin. The only benefit that I can see is the cost to hire being significantly lower, but with silver having such a low value anyway, it's not a reason to choose a worker like this. The resources that this worker would occupy are far more valuable than what you would save. Do not fall into this trap. If you're not happy with the worker that's presented, then you can spend another 5 energy to view another one. I'm going to go with the human worker because of the mid-range worker movement speed and the increased luck. You can only hire 1 worker at this stage, as that is what the city supports. Now we need somewhere for this new worker to work, and that place is Batali Farm. Picking potatoes. If you've got a value pack enabled, you'll be able to manage this from the map. Without a value pack enabled, you must visit the node manager in order to manage the node. So if you're managing from the map with a value pack, load the map up and navigate to Batali Farm. Press A to access the menu, and select the flag icon to enter node management. If you're speaking with the node manager, just select the node management menu button. Within the node management window that opens, you'll see a few options. You can invest contribution, you can invest energy, then you have 3 more options below: chicken meat production, potato farming, specialities. Select the invest contribution option. This will invest 2 CP into this node. Remember, you can withdraw this at any time for the CP to be returned to your pool. Once you've invested in Batali Farm, you can invest in the potato farming node for an additional 1 CP. Come out of the menu as we don't need to do any more in that right now. Next, you need to open the map and enter the Batali Farm menu and select Manage Work. You'll be presented with a worker list and some detailed information about the work. What you should do here is select the repeat setting and enter 50,000, otherwise the worker will only perform this action once. Press Start Work and then you can come out of that menu. Your worker is now busy gathering potatoes. Your worker will pick some spuds and then take them to your storage in Velia. He'll continue to do this until his stamina is depleted. One thing you should know is you can only assign 1 worker per production node. You can view your worker's status by bringing up the ring menu and selecting Worker List. This will show you, amongst other things, how much stamina each worker has left. When your worker's stamina runs out, you'll need to recover them. You'll need either beer or grilled bird meat for this. You're able to buy beer and grilled bird meat from the central market, or you can make them. The reason I have asked you to pick this potato farm as your first node is because beer is made from potatoes. By producing potatoes, you've created a self-sustaining system. If you now want to see how to grow this empire, click on the video in the corner. I'm going to show you how to expand your workforce, how to start feeding them, and how to grow your empire. Before you move on to the next video, remember to hit that subscribe button.